Hello and welcome back to Buzz Banter. I'm Das Hat.
And I'm Sam.
And we come to you today with a little bit of, well, what you usually get when it's the two of us, gaming news.
Yay!
So, we're going to be talking about a fun little developer called Zynga and their newest project, Montopia.
Montopia?
Montopia.
Onomatopoeia?
Montopia. Montopia. Monstertopia.
Pocket monsters?
Yes, actually. So everyone knows that Zynga's that mobile device game developer that just rips off console and popular games that haven't made it onto mobile devices. And their newest one, Montopia, you almost got me saying Montopia, is their newest ripoff. It's a blatant ripoff, and I think their most blatant ripoff thus far. This one's about Pokemon. Now,
Pokemon.
Alright. We've seen the work that they do, and in their defense, I will raise this point, in their defense, they come out with a lot of mobile versions of very popular games that otherwise you wouldn't find on mobile devices. And I respect them for that. However,
it comes to the point as, like, well, we've discussed this before as what is stealing when it comes to video games. Now, many developers have taken mechanics, simple gaming mechanics, and, you know, used them, like we were discussing in one of our earlier videos. The cover mechanic in Gears of War was taken from a PS2 game called Kill Switch.
yeah.
And it wasn't really, I mean, they basically just iterated on an idea, and now we got a great series called Gears of War.
Yeah.
And, and we find that that's okay, like, people iterate on these ideas, because you can only do so many ideas. I mean, you basically make a new genre called a cover shooter now because of that.
Yeah.
You make a third-person shooter, like, id can't sue everybody for making a first-person shooter because they invented the idea.
Right, but there is a fine line between borrowing from another developer and full-out ripping it off, and I think this game, for Zynga, has finally crossed that line in a very blatant way.
Yeah, if you even just look at the screen cover where it says Montopia, I think Montopia is a better name.
Montopia!
It's the less ripped off name, like, even their name is a rip-off.
Yeah.
Where it's Mon and Topia.
It's actually done in the same lettering style almost as the Pokemon logo.
Yeah,
but when you see the monsters that you can collect in this, they are such their version of Charmander is Pikachu with a red mohawk.
Don't forget, it still has the flame tail. It's still a grass, a fire, a water type as the main three.
Yeah, the grass type looks like a Bulbasaur, but rather than one bulb on his back, it's just got like foliage.
It's like the Irish Bulbasaur. It's like all like
clovery and yeah, but it still has that like rounded face and everything.
It's cuter. And there's one, and I was pointing this out right on the cover, right behind them. There is a Broomy in it.
Yeah.
It's just a Broomy. They didn't even change the color, except I think now it has a pink nose, and it lost the spiral top.
I don't even think it has a pink nose. I think they just cut off the spiral top, and there it is.
Yeah, it's literally a Broomy.
Now, this is horrifying to behold, mostly because I know I'm going to purchase it, and it will consume days of my life.
It's going to be free to play. You're going to have to buy the Pokemon. Yeah. Most likely. I don't really know how they're doing it, but that's probably how they're doing it. You want a Broomy? $5.
You know what? Like, they're crossing two lines here. First of all, they're blatantly ripping off Pokemon, and on the second hand, this isn't another case of what I said before in their defense, that it's a very popular console game that you just don't have on the go. Pokemon is on the go. It's only ever been on the go.
Yeah, it's actually a stretch to put it on big consoles.
Exactly. They have failed to put it on big consoles because it only works as an on-the-go game.
It was on the N64, if you got the special cartridge.
That was only for a couple of
Stadium.
Look, you did not play Pokemon Stadium to go through the storyline of Pokemon. You did the storyline of Pokemon on your handheld, and then you just went into that to see the 3D models hit each other over the head.
Yeah.
But this... They made a mobile version of a mobile game and ripped it off. That's too far, Zynga. Shame on you.
It's not even just going, like I said, to mechanics. We were saying the Broomy and Broomy. They just ripped off the art style, too.
Yeah, the art style, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of the Pokemon names are ripped off throughout this.
Oh, yeah.
The
What
statuses
Pokemon?
have
You mean the
legend-
Montopian names?
No. I don't.
Yeah, just everything about this is like a ripoff. This isn't like creating a military shooter and calling it Combat Duty.
Yeah.
Like, that's one thing where you're just ripping off the name and the mechanic, because military shooter's so broad.
But
this isn't broad
that's
at
the
all.
thing. You didn't have a good military shooter on mobile devices until Zynga came out with that ripoff of Call of Duty. But this... It is it's the same thing! Like, every aspect that makes Pokemon is in Montopia.
I know, it's terrible.
There's no feasible difference between the two besides a price tag and what you're playing it on.
And whatever the slight difference for the art styles.
It's shame on you, Zynga. Like, really, you could have done so much better.
Yeah. I know the line is blurry between iterating on an idea and stealing, but Zynga definitely crossed it.
Yeah, this is just a straight Xeroxing.
And this comes now to the fact that they're all getting sued for ripping off The Sims Social from EA.
Yeah.
And we actually want them to win because we don't want it to where only one developer can ever use an idea.
Yeah.
But, like, this is not helping your case.
It's really not.
It's like the one time you want to be on Zynga's side, it's like, oh,
they shot themselves in the foot on that. But, yeah.
In both feet. And I'm Sam.
See you when we see you.
Bye.